Hello, my name's Claire and welcome to this seated chair version of the recommended exercises for breast cancer patients post-operation. So this is how you could do the recommended exercises in a chair if needed. So to begin, become aware of the contact of your feet with the ground. Have a sense of your sitting bones weighting down into your seat, and then a sense of lengthening up through your spines. So looking for a nice tall spine and an open chest, so there's width across the chest. Just bringing your hands down onto your laps. There's an invitation here to lightly close your eyelids, or if not, keep your eyes open and soft on a gaze just ahead of you down on the floor. And see if you can become aware of your breath. Maybe just following the breath as it enters and leaves the body through the nose. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Just allowing the muscles around your forehead, jaw, cheeks, eyes and eye sockets to relax. Allowing the tongue and the root of the tongue to relax. And bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. Maybe you can become aware of a slight cooling sensation as air enters your nose. And visualize the tiny weeny little hairs that we have in our nostrils that help to clean the air as it enters the body. And visualize those hairs almost remaining still as you breathe in. That allows you to have a sense of slowing the breath down. And when you slow the breath down as it enters through the nose into the body, that will allow the breath or encourage the breath to come lower down into the lower lobes of the lungs. And that will allow you to have more of an efficient oxygen uptake, as well as helping you to keep the upper muscles around the neck and the shoulders relaxed, so there becomes a softness to the breath. So when we are looking for a deeper breath, it doesn't mean taking a deeper inhalation. It's actually a soft, slow and gradual inhalation that encourages the breath to come deeper into the body. Looking for maybe the belly to expand or the ribs to come wide. So it's a soft, slow, gradual breath. And coming to this breath at any time in your day is very healing. So bringing your arms down by your sides, allowing your arms to hang heavy off of your shoulders, allowing the fingers to stay nice and relaxed and soft. Inhale, bring your shoulders out and up towards your ears. Exhaling down, starting with a smaller range of movement and then increasing with comfort. Inhaling up. Exhaling to lower. So you might start to notice more of a confidence building up. So I'm at the end of the second week of my operation, inhaling up, exhaling down. I had a full axillary clearance as well as a lumpectomy. 4, as you inhale and exhale down, start to think about linking your breath to movement. So inhaling, allowing your body to follow your breath, exhaling down. And then inhale the shoulders forward and back. And again, you might start to notice a few little twinges or crunching sensations. That's completely normal. Inhaling, exhaling. Now movement is healing. It re-energizes, it replenishes. Breathing with movement as well. It encourages fresh oxygenated blood to the site that needs healing and encourages any waste products to be taken away from that site. Now reverse that direction, bring the shoulders back, up, forward and down. And just knowing that the body's having to adapt to the tissue change within the area, and that any twinges are probably associated with nerve and circulatory system adaptations, as well as soft tissue adaptations that are necessary to come find a new order, a new balance within your system. And then from there, bringing the hands onto your shoulders. Inhale the elbows forward. Exhaling down. Again, so think of leading with the breath, following with the body, and observing with your mind. Into a mild pull and a slight stretch is normal. Of course, if you're feeling any sharp pain, that is an indication to reduce your range of movement. But knowing that your breath can be very powerful in releasing tension and stretching sensations, allowing you to move past, move through. And then bring the elbows out to the side. So roll your shoulders first to find width across the collarbone, then inhale out and up. And then it could be a lift from your ribs away from your hips. So the sense of length through your spines all the time. So this reordering isn't taking place just in the site of your operation, it's the whole body's involved. Everything's connected. So sitting up nice and tall, it's almost a spreading sensation around your spine. Last one here. And then reaching your arms out at shoulder height. Inhale, open. Think of reaching from your heart, pressing away through the thumb and the little finger. Breathe in. Exhaling for the arms to come behind your back and bringing your hands as high up behind you as you can. Or if you still need to hold on to your elbows, that's completely fine. Inhale, open, reach. Exhaling, drawing in behind. Exhale. Inhale, open, reach. Exhale, behind. If you can find reverse prayer, then come into your reverse prayer position. Inhale, open. If not, exhale, slide the hand up the back as far as you can. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, you can spin the thumbs down, palm faces backwards to encourage that internal shoulder rotation, which will help the arm come up the back. And release. So interlacing your hands behind your head, elbows point forward. Again, lifting and lengthening nice and tall. Inhale, open the elbows back. Breathing in. Exhale and fold. So move slightly slower here. And notice the expansion across the chest. Breathing into any sensations you're experiencing with trust. That you're opening, expanding and helping your body retain its range of movement. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhaling, elbows forwards, exhaling behind. This time exhaling forwards and inhaling as you open. And then from there, relaxing your arms down by your sides. Bringing your arms, inhale, open. And now see if you can bring them up all the way over your head. And then reach, bring your palm to face away and reach your arm up. You can rest your opposite hand on your ear. So you might notice an opening from the hip, coming through the waist, coming up through the rib cage. Think of reaching from the ribs. So you can imagine you're walking your hand up a wall. If you have a wall by your chair, you could be doing this seated, but with a wall to your side as well. I just wanted to show you another option. And breathe into the side of your body as you reach up. So you might start to notice a pulling here under your armpit, as long as it's a stretching sensation or a mild pull rather than pain. Just be there with your breath. And then gently bring the arm back down. Now you might not be coming that far up yet, depending on where you are in your healing process, and also where your starting point was before your operation. So just listening into your own body. But start to build some confidence in being able to bring your arm up slightly higher. So you might be just slightly above shoulder height. You might be able to come up a bit further and you might be able to get that lift. So lifting up from the ribs, releasing with your breath. And gently drawing back down. And again, inhale. So you can always press your left hand into your left thigh or your right hand into your right thigh. So start with the arm that you had the operation on. I'm just going to work this side unilaterally. Releasing down 2 more times. Inhaling as you expand. Think of breathing around the ribs. It's that soft, gradual breath. The shoulders staying relaxed. And there's a lift from your ribs. There's a reach. It's like you're climbing your fingers up towards your ceiling. Gently lower down, last time, reaching up. Bringing your awareness to the area you're operated on, and just sending it some kindness, some trust, some love, some healing, positive healing energy, and reaching back down. And then from there, bring both arms up and reach from the ribs, lift. Exhaling down. Inhale, both arms up, reach, lift. And drawing down. Both arms up, reach, lift. Drawing down. 2 more. Inhale, up, lift, reach. Exhaling down again, linking breath to movement. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Lovely. And just taking a moment to pause and notice how that feels in your bodies. You might notice a sense of tingling, heat in your fingers, sense of aliveness in your bodies and in your cells with that movement. Fresh energy, enlivening and enriching the area that we've been moving. Knowing how powerful the breath is. From there, the arms are coming forward. You can imagine a pole in your hands, or you might interlace your fingers. Inhale, bring the arms up, reach, lift. You might have a sense of being able to squeeze your upper arms in towards your ears. Lift, reach, and maybe even start to come back a little bit, but lifting from your breastbone and listening to your lower back. So you think of bringing the front of the body towards the back of the body to support the back. You might notice your sitting bones rooting down a little bit more, and then lifting from the rib cage and forwards and down. Again, you might not be making the same range of movement as I am. We've all come from different starting places, so you might be coming up here, just listening in. So it's okay to feel a sensation, a slight pull, a stretch, a tweak, a twang, but without any specific pain. But by now, if your scar site's healed nicely, then really this movement can only be beneficial. If you've got any concerns, and of course, call your breast care nurse. Reaching and lowering back down. And the other option is to have your hands just on the width of the thighs, reaching up here, lifting, opening, lengthening, and gently drawing down. Lovely. Just give the shoulders a little roll. Interlace your fingers the opposite way to the way you just did, which is probably the way you don't go automatically. So bringing the fingers over in the opposite direction, placing your hands behind your head. So the elbows are now open out to the side, and then bring them behind you a little bit more. So imagine that you're pressing your elbows into a wall behind you. So you're creating some resistance for yourself. And you could think of bringing your head back into your hands as well. So it's called an isometric contraction. So your head's coming into your hands and your hands coming into your head, and the elbows are pushing back. And with that, you might notice an inner connection lower down the spine. So this can actually be activating your pelvic floor, your transverse abdominis, your internal tummy muscles. And then release. So the elbows draw back, bring your head into your hands and your hands back into your head. And then think of rooting the 4 corners of your feet down to the ground. Think of lifting from underneath the muscles that line the bowl of your pelvis, so drawing up, and then the belly's drawing in. So it's like the sense of your front body drawing in to meet the back body. So this is like a whole body affair, and then release. This is really good for bringing in a little bit of strength to the area, starting to find our foundation. So there's a lift. Think of drawing up through the base of your pelvis, the root of your spine. Mula Bandha lifts. The belly is drawing into the back of the body, the elbows open. Then bring the head into your hands and your hands back into your heads. Feel the shoulder blades slide out and down your backs. Find that soft, slow, gradual breath into the ribs. release. 2 more. So lifting, lengthening, opening. Keep breathing. So it's really important you're not holding your breath. Relax. Last time. Opening. This can be quite thirsty work. So if you're finding this difficult, feel free to rest at any time. It isn't easy. And then you can keep repeating the class until you're able to do them all. So if you need to rest at any time. So the shoulder blades here want to be sliding down the back. And gently release. Lower your arms. Roll the shoulders. Again, to take a moment to observe how your body and mind's feeling after that movement practice. And then from there, bring your hands onto your shoulders. Inhale the elbows up and forwards, and now draw them around in a nice circle. So if this isn't feeling comfortable for you, you can do the normal shoulder roll with the arms down by your side. As these are the second week exercises, you might be able to make them slightly bigger now. And then reverse, come round in the opposite direction. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, and then maybe exhaling, letting out a sigh. Inhaling, exhaling. So inhaling, exhaling, letting go of anything that's not serving you. Inhale, exhaling, release. And bringing your hands back to your laps. Allowing the body to settle. And then bringing your arms down by your sides. Inhale your shoulders out and up towards your ears. And exhale, release once more. So as you breathe in, it's a so slow, soft, gradual breath, expanding the ribs. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. And exhaling and releasing. Bringing your hands back to your laps. There's an invitation once more to lightly close your eyes. Or if not, just fix your eyes on the gaze slightly ahead and down in front of you. Taking a moment to acknowledge once more how your mind and body is feeling after that movement practice. And taking a moment to congratulate yourself on performing these exercises, which are going to really help your healing journey, your range of movement, your scar tissue and potential for adhesions, the nervous system realigning, the circulatory system realigning. Maybe just sending some love and kindness to the areas that you have had operated on. I like to visualise pink love hearts as pouring out of my boobs, pouring out of my armpits. Just really trusting that my body has its own innate capacity to heal, which I believe it does. And just really stepping back and allowing the body to do that and sending it some love and kindness and appreciation as it does.